Hi, I'm going to show a Blazor demo project into a MVC core. Let's create a MVC core project first. I'm going to select model view controller. Let's name it MVC core. Click next and it will be 8.0 and I want default identity. Let's create. So it will gonna create a default template with identity which is actually connected with the database, and initially I need to update the database. Update database. So it will deploy the default migration, which is this one. Let's wait a bit. It's done. Let's run this default project. So this is the default project. Let's register. And giving a password. So I need to click confirm, which is fake one, and I can log in like this. So things are working fine. Let's add SPA plugin to this project. Let's add the SPA folder, which is I already have this one. This is the SPA. These two I need to place in the layout, which is master page. At the end of the body tag, giving a ID just before render body, content, and let's copy this code from my previous project and paste it just before here. So I'm registering this content with my plugin, and let's cut this portion and place it at the top. And now I need to update the view start. If Ajax request, then it will not go to the layout master page. Almost done. Before doing this, this is areas and identity. We cannot see all pages. Let's add the scaffold, the identity. It will gonna take a while because I want to get all the pages here, because I need to modify few page to make it work with my plugin. So let's add. So all the CSS_HTML file will gonna be come here inside these pages. Let's wait a bit, and I also want to install a NuGet package, which is Razor runtime compilation, which will help me during any CSS_HTML save. It will gonna automatically effect. So I will go to manage layout, I need to comment this line and this portion cut. I need to place it here. This is the only thing I need to do, and copy this one. I need to place the same thing inside this, paste, and I need to match exactly like this one. Delete this one. Another thing I need to do, login. I don't want to use my spa here. Stop Ajax. Let's copy this one. I need to do same in other form, and let's do other page as well, like this one. Actually my spa will not work in a Blazor syntax, which is like this. That's why I am doing this. So let's go login partial. I don't want stop Ajax. Okay, almost done. Let's see the demo. So I already added my spa plugin, which is a jQuery Ajax system, and the page is not reloading. That's good. Let's log in, and even I click here, forget password, the page is not reloading. Let's log in. Only login time is loading because I already stopped the Ajax. And click this one, not reloading. Click here, here, not reloading at all. In this page I already stopped the Ajax, so I can put any number, phone number, and the phone number field is not valid phone number. Okay, because I put a number later. Okay, this is updated like this one. So everything works really good. And if I click logout, I already stopped. That's why full page refresh. Even we can do something. Other account we can register as well. Okay, delete this. So let's add a Blazor project. So click add new project, add a new project, and which will be a Blazor WebAssembly standalone app. So it will be Blazor app. Click, it will be 8.0, same as the MVC core. Okay, set this as a default startup project. Let's run this. This is the default Blazor project. So this is like everything is in client side, what we are seeing. Click, 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 this one, and weather. So only the API, the backend portion, and the all pages is in this browser. Even the routing is handling in client side. Okay, let's add this Blazor into the MVC core project. So first I need to go to the program.cs. I need to comment this one, and I need to add the reference add project reference and click this one. Okay, I added the Blazor project to this MVC core, and I need to install few NuGet package, which will be a Razor components. This one, and I need to match with the 8 version exactly. So I'm installing right now this server. Let's go to the program.cs file, and if in development, then I need to do app dot. I hope this is already installed. Yes. So app dot add use this one. It will help debugging the Blazor. And just before static files, I need to place app dot Blazor framework files. This one. And I need to add another page, another package, which is Razor runtime compilation. I like this one. This will save my time. This will be the same as this one. Install, accept. This is just help me to, if I save any CSHTML file, it will gonna automatically reflect, because hot reload not working that good. So here I need to add Razor compilation. Okay, runtime compilation. Okay. So this is done. Okay. So now I need to go layout page and just need to add two things. At the beginning, I need to add, let's copy from my previous project, base path. I need to place it here, and I need to place at the bottom of the body tag. So the this JS file creating at the runtime from this project. Okay, I need to delete this one, because if it get matched with the same folder name, then it will gonna create complaint. That's why so far this one delete, it matched. So runtime, this file will gonna generate into this folder, and which will be available in the same like this one, because that Blazor already referenced on this project. That's why. So my Blazor configuration done. So let's use it. Uh, let's run this project. Okay, there is an, okay, I got it. I need to set this project as startup project. I hope the configuration. Okay, now things good. Okay, let's add this Blazor page like counter. To do that, I need to, let's go to a home index, and here I need to, let's copy from my previous project. Copy this one, paste it over here. So I am adding this component and blazor.pages.counter, which is this one, blazor app dot pages dot counter, and it will be, things will gonna, the logic will run in the client side. That's why I mentioned WebAssembly pre-rendered, and I'm passing a parameter, which is this one. Anyway, I need, for that I need to do a changes. Let's refresh this. Page count does not have a property matching the name. Okay, for now I need to remove this one because I don't have this parameter on that page. That's why. Refresh this. Okay, things are working fine. But if I do this in my Ajax, if I click here, nothing working. So the Blazor assembly code does not work with the Ajax currently because uh, this has, the Blazor has start function. There is no stop function. So let me clarify why not working. If I show you the main div, at the runtime, this comment, you see, this comment get merged with the WebAssembly.js file, which is this one. This affects if I full refresh, then this comment, you see, gone, disappear. It already merged with this .js file. This is why it's working. But in Ajax, not working because this comment not getting merged. It is not getting reattached with this .js file. That's why. To solve this issue, what we can do, we need to do install custom elements, which is manage NuGet package, custom elements. Install same version 8.0. Click install. Excellent. And I need to copy a code from my project, which is this one. Copy this one. Go to program.cs file. Here it is. So I am registering this component so that this page will be available in the client side. That's the reason. And before doing that, I want to do a small changes here. Let's Control Z. I want this current count as a parameter. Let's go to counter and let's parameter prop what the heck. Somehow not working. Now, now it is working. Current count like this, and by default it will be 0 if no parameter getting passed. So current count. So from here I am going to pass this 11 value. Let's run it. So it is started from 11 because I am passing the value 11. Let's pass 12, click save. If I refresh, then it's 12. It's already in Ajax, that's why it's not working. Now I need to do my counter, which is this one. Copy this one and go to index.cshtml, and I need to pass current count. Need to pass like this. 3. Control S. If I refresh this one not working, but this will work. So if I full refresh, then both will work. Okay. This is the first approach. What's happening here? In this approach, the server sending the HTML CSS file every time to this client machine, and the logic loop, everything, and data binding happening in the client side. That's the thing. And in the second approach, everything like the entire page HTML CSS initially load in the client side during the first time in lifetime, uh, so that it's already available in the browser and the things are working like this. So I like this second approach uh, because it's everything is already in the client side. It's not downloading HTML CSS from the server again and again, just like this first approach. We can do a mixing, like we can use both based on the situation. Anyway, with our Ajax, this does not work because we fail to reattach with the JS. That's the reason. And we really don't no need this script file at the end if we don't want Razor uh, Blazor script to run. You see, even if I refresh, you can see the page of this one, but second one we cannot without this one. Uncomment. This is how we can add the Blazor. Okay, let's prepare a default MVC type of CRUD operation. Let's add a folder which is a models and a class employee. To save my time, I need to copy. I go models, employee, and this one. Copy this one, paste it over here. ID, name, email. Okay. Let's go add a controller. Mm, Based on this employee, I need to I need to create a migration. Uh, let's go to the data. Copy this one. Pasting it over here. This employee, this class based on this from these models. Okay, so let's make a migration. Add migration init. Based on this class, a migration file we're gonna generate. Here it is. Okay, I need to do update database so that this migration file get affected in the database. Now I need to create a controller based on the entity framework core, which is this one, and the model class will be employee. DB context, this one, employees. Okay, click add. Let's wait a little bit, and it will gonna create a default template based crude operation related. So here employees controller and views employees. Let's add something. I don't want this. Here I need to place employees. Copy this one, employees. Okay, let's run this. So this is our employees, and here we can create like this, and name, create this. We can edit also. So I just create a default. Now I need to move this because what's happening here, things are processed everything in the server, and at the end the client downloading the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, everything from the server. So server do the logic part, but I want the iteration, the for loop logic should be done inside the client machine so that we can free the server. Okay, let's do this. Uh, Before doing this, I need to inspect. Inspect this one. Go to container and edit as HTML. Okay, copy this one. Let's go to home. Yes. Okay, I already saved. Name it as index, and Let's create a folder employee. And move this index to this neighbor. Once more for the person might be take long. Okay, copy this one, best paste it here and delete from here. So this is the index. I need to do a iteration. Better I copy from my previous project what I have already implemented. This is the employees index. The file will gonna looks like this. So the same thing we are placing in the Blazor. Just need to pass the EMP and it will gonna serialize in the client side this way. And I need to go to index, copy this one. Let's do runtime. Okay, running this. So this is our employees table. So this is the default coming from the server, everything. This one. But we want to send only the HTML and the object, and the things will, the logic and loop will should run in the client machine. To do that, I need to delete everything and paste the component, and it will be employee. Oh, this is the path, WebAssembly, and we are passing EMP parameter and entire object we are passing. Now save, and this will catch here, and this will gonna be the model, and we are looping in the client side. So let's refresh this. You see, the things are running inside the client machine. It's not only thing is the HTML CSS coming from the server, but the logic and things are, the binding is happening in the client machine, which is in the browser. And let's apply the second approach, which will be this one. Copy, paste, and it will be employee index. My employee, name it like this. Control C. So I'm registering this page. Go to index.cshtml. my employee, and I need to pass the parameter, which is this one, EMP, the entire model. To do that, I need to first bring a function, the layout. This is a script I needed to bind the parameter. Go to layout and this one, and go to this page. Okay, now, so I am calling this function, which is this one, passing the element and the object. So this will gonna serialize a C# object into the JSON JavaScript object. Now if I run, let's see. So first approach, the HTML CSS coming from the server and the logic and loop binding, everything happening in the client side. In the second approach, the HTML CSS, everything is already inside this browser, and the logic binding, everything happening in the browser. So everything is happening in the browser. Only thing is coming from the server is this piece of code only. I hope you got it. Uh, this is why I like this second approach. Uh, this index.razor does not have any Blazor script. That's why both will work in our Ajax. Anyway, I like the second approach. See, we can do this. Anyway, the same way we can migrate rest of the page with the Blazor. For that, let's do the create. This one. Go to create. Go to inspect. Div main. Edit as HTML. Copy this one. Okay, I need to close debugging. Name it create, and copy this one, paste it here. So this is our create page. Only thing I need to do, couple of things. Let's copy from my previous project. I already prepared. So I need this one. Copy this. I think I don't need this, all of this. I need to pass model and token, which is for anti-forgery token. and go to the create page. Need to do something like this. Control Z, copy. Okay, let's keep it in my hand. Okay, let's run this. I will show in real time. So this is our employee, and if I create, which is the default one, which is this one, we are, this is everything coming from the server side. Let's do create. It's already created, but I want Blazor, so let's delete. I need to do like this. Oh, using. So what's happening here? In the get request create, it will come to this view, and it will create a NT408 token. We are passing that token in a parameter, which is this one, and the model itself we are passing. If null, then it will gonna create an empty object. Let's run this now. Let's click create. So now things are coming from Blazor. If we do, you see, so now things are happening through Blazor. The same behavior. I forgot to add the validation script, which is this one. Control C and go to create Razor page. Paste it here. I don't need this one. Anyway, this way we can migrate the create page. Let's do another page more, which is edit page. Edit, delete. Let's copy from, I just did copy it from the browser by inspecting. Let's do edit. Let's see, go to edit. And go to the delete. Let's copy the delete portion. So in this delete razor, we are passing just the employee model here as a parameter, and token is here, and we are doing like this. And edit page, the same thing. We are passing model and token. The anti-forgery token is here, and inside value we are doing this. The same what we did in a CSS HTML, we are doing in the Blazor as well. First we run in a browser, we inspect and we copy the HTML part and I paste like this. What I did for index and create, I did for edit, delete as well. And for edit page, go to edit, and to save time, that's why I'm copy pasting, otherwise video will be so long. And copy this one, go to here, paste. Things are error, employee, okay, go to here. I need copy this one, paste, Blazor app. It will gonna solve this error. Yes, so we are passing the edit like this. Okay, let's run this first. So in my edit page, we are passing the token and the model itself. So now the edit page will be coming from this edit. So click edit. You see, if I try to submit, we'll get the error from validation error. New, click save. So we are still using our default form submission of MVC core. We are not using any of Blazor's form binding submission related. Anyway, let's go to delete. I mean this one. Now this is the default MVC, but we want this one, delete. And if I click delete, this is coming from the Blazor portion. It's already deleted. But with this approach, HTML CSS coming from the server and things are happening in the browser. I like the second approach. That's why for that second approach, we need to do like this. We need to register first. Let me show for edit. Edit employee. Let's name it edit employee. Anyway, I need to rerun again because hot reload does not work. I wish things should work just like Next.js React project. Once we save, things automatically applied at the runtime. Anyway, edit employee. Copy this one. Go to edit HTML. Here it is. Now we need to pass this model and token. Okay, how we can do that? Go to index and copy this one. String we can pass, which is token. Let's pass both token, copy this one, paste, and the parameter name is model, which is a small, first one is a small model. Okay, in this way, let's comment this out. Edit employee. So we are passing token and model using the second approach. We can pass the token like this as well. Both will work. Copy this one. Control S. So employees, edit. Now it's using the second approach, meaning HTML, CSS, everything already inside this browser, and we are submitting using our jQuery AJAX function, which is the default one. I hope now things are clear how we can migrate our existing MVC core project into the Blazor to minimize the server pressure in the front end side. This is really good. There is a third approach. If I wish I could make that, I need to work on that, which will be like even the routing will be in the front side. So it will just gonna retrieve the JSON part from the server. Okay, let's show another thing. Let's add the Blazor type. I mean Blazor related front end. Let's make a empty controller. It will be a weather controller, and let's copy from the default. Let's copy this one, this entire. This is just a crude operation. First I need to create a class. Class should be here. Weather forecast, and here let's copy the models. I copy this one entirely. Okay, we are populating like this fake data, which is a list of weather, and we are passing as an array to the index a couple of demo like weather forecast, returning as a JSON format. We are post like submitting the form, edit, which is editing, and deleting, like this. Just a simple crude operation. And let's go to create a weather folder in the Blazor project. Weather. And I need to let's to Blazor page. Fetch data. Copy this one, paste it, and fetch data to. Let's copy the fetch data from here. I'm gonna explain. I don't know what this is fetch data 2 I copied, so it should be here. Oh. And the fetch data, Control C. And need to create index and index 2. Add view. Okay, let's copy this one, paste it here. The same way, copy the index like this. I hope the first one, no need. And second one, need to pass parameter. I hope so. So let's go to here. Let's register this 2 page in the Blazor site. And for that, copy this one, paste, weather, and fetch data. Copy this one. FET. Okay, I'm done. Setup. Let me show this demo. I forgot to add layout and home index 2. Home. Okay, copy this one. Copy, paste. It should be weather index. Let's name it weather. Same I need to here. Copy this one, paste it here, and this file will be 2 and 2. Let's refresh this. So what's happening here? If I click weather, it will go to weather controller and it is returning weather array as a view, and this one, which is second approach, fetch data. So it representing exactly this one, fetch data, this file. Here I so once I hit this one, this HTML, CSS, everything is already in the client machine, as it is a second approach. And when I click this one, the server is already only sending this HTML file only to the client machine. That's it. And in the client machine already the HTML CSS is available. So this, based on this, it matched this one, this file. So it's showing this content. So here you can see there are two form: edit, create, edit, and it's a table list. What's happening in this life cycle? It's the end of this. After showing the HTML content, this function get execute. So what it does, it's calling the controller of weather and retrieve the JSON, the weather forecast, this one, weather forecast, this one. So it's first time calling this and getting the weather in JSON, the format. Then I call state changed. So immediately it gets serialized into this for loop. That's why we are seeing this. Then if I create form, if I submit the form, this will gonna execute like weather forecast and HTTP post, this one. Here it will come. Anyway, very easy forward. This is the click add. It added. Straightforward implementation. If you see the project code, you can easily understand. Very easy. In this process, things are just like web API. Edit, delete, just like that. This is the actual Blazor script. And the second way, what I minimize something, because we already calling the server. Why not we are sending the initial object at the beginning? That's why I proposed the second approach, which is this one. You can see we are calling index2.cshtml, and in the model we need to pass the list. We're passing what? Index2, the array. Model. Why intelligence not working? Weather forecast. Copy this one. Index2. So this is the, we are passing this object, which is C# object, and we are serializing. Anyway, we no need this one, and we are passing to the this phase data 2, which is this one. Then it catch here, and the forecast we are this data goes to this forecast, and we are looping through like this forecast and so on. This is how it works. You see, very easy, straightforward code. Let's edit, save. Same we can see in the second. Edit, save. I hope things are clear. Thank you for watching this entire video. I hope things will be clear. My next task will be like doing the third approach, which like things should be, everything should be in the client side, like HTML. In this second approach, the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, everything is inside the browser. No need to re-download again and again. And only thing is right now doing like taking this part from the server. If we apply the third approach, then everything should be in the client side, even the routing part. We will only do this, like fetching the JSON from the server. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.